Hi dear children, good morning. All are fine? Yes. What are the properties studied in the last class? Properties of whole numbers. Yes. Closure property, commutative property, associative property with the all fundamental operations. Okay. Today we have to study another one property, additive property of 0. Additive property of 0. Okay. 0 is called additive identity for whole numbers. Why? Any number added with 0, then we get the same number, that given number. Okay, that means if a is any whole number, then a plus 0, that number plus 0 equal to 0 plus that number equal to a. Always we get that given number, that same number. Okay, that means any number plus 0 equal to same number. 0 plus any number equal to always that number. Example, 5 plus 0. That is, here 5 is a whole number. So 5 plus 0 is equal to that whole number. Another example, 106 plus 0 equal to same whole number. That means we add any number and 0, then we get that same number. Okay, so 0 is called additive identity for whole numbers. But 0 is called additive identity for whole numbers. Okay, that is a one word question. This one word question, it is called additive identity for whole numbers. Answer is what? 0. Okay, let me clear. Additive property of 0. In this property, what mainly? Here remember, yes, additive identity for whole numbers is what? 0. That means when we add 0 and any whole number, we always get that same number. Okay, then next property, multiplicative property of 1. Okay, multiplicative property of 1. Okay, here the product of any whole number and 1 is always the given whole number. The product of here, the sum of, okay, here sum of any whole number and 0. Here the product of any whole number and 1. Okay, is always get what? The same, that is the given whole number. That means what? 5, the product of any whole number into 1, that is product into 1 is always the same whole number. The product of, another one example, the product of the whole number 13 and 1 is always the given whole number 13. That is in general form, if a is any whole number, then a into 1, that is product of that whole number into 1 equal to a. Okay, that means any whole number multiplied by 1, always we get what? That whole number. Then also that 1 into another whole number, into any one whole number, that is here denoted as one variable a, that is 1 into a is always equal to what? The same whole number. Okay, so then we can say if a is any whole number, then a into 1 equal to a equal to 1 into a. Okay, so here 1 is called what? Multiplicative identity for whole numbers. Which is the multiplicative identity for whole numbers? Answer 1. What is the additive identity for whole numbers? Answer 0. Multiplicative identity for whole numbers 1. Additive identity for whole numbers 0. All of you clear these two properties? Is clear? These two properties, right? You are not with any two examples also. Okay. The next property, multiplication property of 0. Next property, multiplication property of 0. Okay. Then today study first property, addition property of 0. Next multiplication property of 1. Now study what? Multiplication property of 0. Okay. That means any number when multiplied by 0, then it becomes 0. That is one example. 10 into 0, that is any number multiplied by 0, it becomes 0. Okay. 2 multiplied by 0, what is the answer? It becomes 0. That means any number multiplied by 0, then the product always 0. Okay. This is the another one important property. Then some properties of division. Okay. What is the division? And division answer is called what? Is quotient. Okay. In division contain what? Dividend, divisor, then answer, quotient. Okay. Then fractional ways, how can I write this? 5 division 0. 5 division 0. What is the fractional method? Yes. 5 divided by 0. That means here 5 is called numerator, 0 is called denominator. Okay, here the divisor or denominator is 0. That time answer is not defined. That is not possible to find that answer. Okay, that means never what? That denominator comes 0. That time answer is not, that is division by 0 is not defined. That is the important fact. Okay. This any number divided by 0, answer is what? Not defined. That is not possible. That time stop that work there. Okay. Then 0 divided by any number, that is first that dividend is 0. That means numerator is 0. It is written as what? 0 divided by 5. That is numerator is 0. That time what is the answer? Answer is 0. Okay. Any number, that is the any number, not that 0 divided by any number, that is 0 divided by any number, then answer always 0. Another one example, 0 divided by 100, answer 0. That also one. These are all these are important results. Okay. First one, multiplication property of 0. That is any number multiplied by 0, answer always 0. Next, in division, what? Any number divided by 0, answer not defined. Okay, that means that is not possible to find that answer. Okay, next 0 is divided by any number, then answer always 0. Okay, what is the name of that? Multiplication answer, product. Then addition answer, sum. Subtraction answer, difference. Okay, let's clear all these property. Now properties of whole numbers, that is our properties are now completed. Okay, now one not completed, then one important properties of property also. Which is that property? Yes, distributive property. Let's first write all these. This next important property, distributive property of multiplication over addition and distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. Okay, this is one of the important property of whole numbers. Okay, if A, B and C are any three whole numbers, then it can be written as A into, that is first whole number, A into second whole number plus third whole number equal to A into B. This is written as A into B. A into B. Then this plus, then A into C. Okay, that means here A distribute to B and C. Okay, A, that means here A is the common factor of B and C. Okay. On the operation time, A is distributed to these two numbers. That is, here B and C inside the bracket. So, but this A is distributed to these two numbers equally. Okay. So, A into B plus this plus then A into C. Okay. Then multiplicative property under what? There is a multiplication over what? Subtraction. That time here place of plus symbol. Here comes what? Here come minus. Okay, that is subtraction symbol. Then A into B, that is A distribute to B and A distribute to C also. Okay, that means A into B, this minus A into C. Where use distributive property of multiplication over subtraction and addition in the place of finding the product of numbers easily. Okay, how can find easily product of 3-digit numbers, 2-digit numbers, etc. Okay, first you have to write these two properties. These two properties right in the box. Okay, all of you by heart these two properties also. Okay, this read as A into B plus C equal to A into B plus A into C. Okay, this is what, how can read this? A into B minus C equal to A into B minus A into C. Okay, distributive property means what? Here given any three whole numbers, then how can write? Is first number into, it is inside the bracket, next two numbers. It's sum of next two numbers. It can be written as A into B plus A into, that is here distribute the common factor of factor. Okay, all of you clear? It's right. Yes, two questions given. First question, find the product of 12 into 35 using distributive property. Okay, it is using the Mendel mass question. Okay, here apply properties of whole numbers. Okay, first we have to write 12 into 35. Here what is the bigger number? Bigger number is 35. That number is split into two numbers. That's how can split? Split related with tens, hundreds, etc. Okay. Here how can split this bigger number 35? Yes, it can be written as 12 into 30 plus 5. That is equal to 35. That is 3 tens plus 5. Okay. So it can be written as 30 plus 5. 35 is written as 30 plus 5. Okay. Any doubt? No. Yes. Now it is written as in the which formula? Yes, our distributive property form. What is the distributive property? Yes, A into B plus C equal to A into B plus A into C. Here coming addition. So I write distributive property of multiplication under addition. Okay. So how can write first number into second number? Okay. So it is written as 12 into 30. Okay. 12 into 30. Next 12 into 5 plus this plus written. Then 12 into 5. 12 into 5. Okay. Then next simply find the product. What is 12 into 3? 12 into 30 means is simply first find 12 into 3. 12 into 3. 1 12 12. 2 12 24. 3 12 36. Okay. Answer what? 36. Here have one 0. So put that 0. Okay. What is 12 5s are in the table of 12 or 5? And 12 5s are 60. Okay. Then just add the number 360 plus 60. What is the answer? 360 plus 60 is 420. All these find only using simple math, that is mental math. Okay, not write and find. It is here. How can find it simply is using the distributive property or properties of whole numbers. Okay, so first what do here is first split into bigger number. Okay, it is numbers of tens, hundreds, thousand, etc. Here bigger number is a 2-digit number, so it is split into 30 plus, it is related with the 10, that is 30 plus 5. Okay, then next is simply what using distributive property, so 12 into 30, then 12 into 5. Okay, then just using the multiplication table, then simply find the product of these two, then simply add. Okay, so we get answer is 420. Okay, the next one, the same type question. 11 into 98, that is multiplying to two 2-digit numbers. Okay, here bigger number is 98, so 98 split into what? Two numbers. Okay, this related with 10, 100, 1000, etc. Okay, here 98 related with the 10 or 100, that is nearest to which number? Nearest to 100, that is 98, 99, 100. Okay, 98 plus 2 is equal to 100. So nearest to 100. So 98 is written as, how can written? Split into two number. Yes, 100 minus 200 minus 2 is equal to 98. Okay, so 98 split into two numbers as 100 minus 2. 100 minus 2 is equal to 98. Okay, so it is written as what? 11 into 100 minus 2. 98 is written as 100 minus 2. Yes, what is our distributive property? Distributive property of multiplication under subtraction. Yes, then here comes subtraction symbol. Okay, so it is written as 11 into 100 minus 11 into 2. Okay, 11 into 100 minus 11 into 2. Okay, clear? Then 11 into 100, that is equal to what? 1 into 11, 11, then put 2 zeros. Okay, then 11 into 2 is equal to what? 11 into 2 is equal to 22. Then subtract 1100 minus 22. Okay, this borrowing from here, from here, so 6 tends to 9, 10, 0. Okay, 10, 9. What is 10 minus 2? Equal to 8. 9 minus 2 equal to 7. Then here only 0, then 1. What is our answer? Answer is what? 1, 0, 7, 8. That is answer is what? 11 into product of 11 and 98 is equal to 1078. Okay. If you understood these two questions with answer using distributive property, is right. Let's write some homework questions. Homework question. First question. 15 into 95. Second, 738 into 103. Third question, 854 into 102. Question, find the product. Okay, find the product. Find the product. Find the product using the distributive property. Okay, okay. Have you understood? Okay, today I wind up the class. We will meet in the next class. Okay, thank you.